All right. We want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shah. We're going to go into even proving how even Christ showed that, you know, the Most High is first. Give me Matthew 14.
This is Matthew 4, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was after and hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
So even dealing with this, you know, it's proven that we can see that Yahweh Shah was a man. He was created. You know, he wasn't the ultimate creator. He was created from the creator and was allowed to create everything else. And we know that, you know, the Most High can be tempted, but we can see right here Yahweh Shah was. Give us James 1 and 13.
It's the book of James, chapter 1, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man.
Again, like I said, Yahweh can be tempted, but we see Yahweh Shah was tempted right here. Finish reading, go to verse 2. Hold on, so like it. Give me Deuteronomy 9.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 9.
Bring it out.
When I was going up into the mount to receive the tables of stone, even the tables of the covenant which the Lord made with you, then I abode in the mount 40 days and 40 nights. I neither did eat bread nor drink water.
Going into this, we know Moses, him also going up and fasting 40 days and 40 nights. But like Yahweh Shah said, you don't live off of bread alone, you live off of every word that proceeds out of the mouth of Yahweh. Go ahead.
This is Matthew 4, verse 5. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down. For it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou shalt dash thy foot against a stone.
Again, we see Yahweh Shah referring to the Old Testament. You know, he was coming from the Old Testament. Give us Psalms 91, verse 12.
Verse 12. It says, They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
So like to start on 11.
God. This is Psalms chapter 91 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
We can see where he went in reference to what he said to Satan. You know, he's coming with a rebuttal. You know, he's standing on his faith just as well as what we should. Every time we tempted, or every time, you know, you have a demon coming for you, you should have a word to stand on, just like Yahweh Shah did.
Verse 7. Yahweh Shah said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. And the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and said unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Give me Deuteronomy 6.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Ye shall not tempt the Lord your God as ye tempted him in Massah. Ye shall diligently keep the commandments of the Lord your God, and his testimonies and his statutes which he hath commanded thee. Verse 18. And thou shalt do that which is right and good in the sight of the Lord, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest go and possess the good land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers, to cast out all thine enemies from before thee, as the Lord has spoken.
Again, Yahweh Shah is going to always refer back to the Old Testament, back to the law. You know, we shouldn't be tempting Yahweh. You know, we should be dealing with these laws.
Verse 10. This is Matthew 4, verse 10. Then saith Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve.
Give us Exodus 20 and 3. Read down the far.
This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 3.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I am the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
So this is our point. Again, we see Yahweh Shah is even referring to Yahweh being the Most High. He didn't say that he was. He's putting a difference between him and Yahweh. He's even going back to the old law to prove the first law. You know, you shouldn't put nothing before the Most High God. And we see that his son is saying the same thing. He's keeping the law. He's following the laws.
This is Matthew chapter 8 and 1.
Bring it out.
When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. And behold, there was a leper and worshiped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And Yahweh shall put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will, be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed. And Yahweh shall said unto him, Seest thou tell no man, but go thy way. Shew thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. Right? And if you go back to the law in Leviticus 14, Leviticus chapter 13 and Leviticus chapter 14, it goes into the law of leprosy. And you offering that gift, that sacrifice for being cleansed of that leprosy. So he was promoting the law, statutes, and commandments of his father, man. Yeah, just get 14 in the first couple verses.
This is Leviticus 14, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This shall be the law of the leper in the day of his cleansing. He shall be brought unto the priest, and the priest shall go forth out of the camp.
Right, so this is the same thing that Yahweh Shah was telling the man to go do. He said, go show yourself to the priest and offer the gift that Moses gave for a commandment. This is exactly what it's talking about. Leviticus chapter 13 and Leviticus chapter 14. Y'all believe in the Bible? Y'all do wholeheartedly?
Y'all do? Okay. How y'all feel about this? Oh, y'all moving?
Yeah, we got a minute. Well, I don't. Well, that's fucked up.
Did your God do that, or
Did who did that?
did your God do that?
Well, doesn't God do everything?
You say he does do it?
Doesn't he do everything?
Definitely. I just want to know. Because some people like my God didn't do that. So I just want to ask you, did your God do that?
Well, I mean,
Do you know
God
why?
is God.
Do you know why God would do that?
Because without
You know,
evil,
yeah, I
you
got you.
can't appreciate good.
Without evil, you can't appreciate good.
Yeah, right? You gotta have some evil to.
I mean, God is.
Not that it's a good thing.
Yeah, God is.
Obviously.
He created good. He created evil and good. So I agree
Yeah.
with you. But we're gonna show you in the Bible why this happened.
This is Ezekiel 39, verse 23.
Bring it out.
And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword.
So, you know what iniquity is?
Unequalness.
No, iniquity is practicing breaking God's laws, right? So when we practice breaking God's laws, he allowed this to happen to us. Do you know what people did this to us?
Shit, I gotta go.
Just answer that.
Do you know what people did this to us?
What people did that to you, or who did that to you?
What nation of people?
Well, I mean, there's a variety of nations that did slavery.
What about in Americas?
Well, yeah,
In Americas,
America did that. Yeah.
what nation of people did it though? Because there was a nation of people did that to another nation of people.
I mean, we did it to all sorts of nations.
Who is we?
White.
White people. Right. That's why I
I
thought
say
we were
we,
looking.
but I'm part Mexican, so really.
Okay. But that's what we were looking for. We were trying to figure out you know, what nation. So,
Yeah.
what is your father white or Mexican?
My mom's half, my grandpa's full.
Full Mexican?
Uh-huh.
So your father's Mexican?
No. Shit, no, he's not. My father is white somewhere. I don't know what he is. He's something. I gotta look. I don't know what he is. He's white something, but the rest of my family's Mexican, Guatemalan mix.
Oh, it's a mix.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we so right here. Do you see yourself on here? On this, you can look on this side. Do you say your race, your nation?
Guatemala and Mexican, so yeah.
No, who is your father though? Because we go off the father. Your father is who you are. You come out of your father's seed. To even have a child, the man has to give the woman the seed, right?
Yeah, but you still have to have the egg to have the child. Right?
Without a doubt. But without the seed, there's no use of the egg, right?
I mean, but without the egg, there's no use of the seed. Think of ejaculation when you whack off.
Without a doubt. But what
the egg,
sparks
you can't have a
what
child.
sparks the life? It's the seed, right?
Both of them together, they're united.
Okay. I ain't go down that road with you, but go ahead. This is how we know. This is how we know what, because when you say I'm from this, I'm from that, then that causes confusion. But to keep confusion down, we know if we come from our father, then that's what we are. So go ahead, Brandon.
God, this is Numbers 1 and 18.
Yeah.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of names from 20 years up and upwards by their polls.
So that's how we cut our confusions, is we go strictly off who is your father. So if my father was a white man, okay, I'm a white man. If my father was a black man, okay, I'm a black man. So forth, and you know. I mean, because it keeps confusion. Because if we go,
I like to go with my Hispanic culture. And
when you
my
want to,
mom's side.
but that killed, and that's the point. So if
I feel more in tune to that.
but if I was mixed, like you so-called said, if I was black and white, who in both my family is right there, my mother's side of the family, my father's side of the family, then what am I? It's confusion. I'm not mixed. I'm what my father is. It just kills all confusion. It kills all confusion, because then you know I'm gonna lean over here in this culture. Oh, this is how I stay out of trouble. This is how I be safe. We're gonna just kill all confusion. And then also the Most High told us that by the Father, this is how you know who you are. And by the Father, this is how we know what people did this to us. And by the Father, we know that we are God's chosen children. We'll finish.
Hey, Slucky. This is Romans chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
God forbid. Yeah, let God be true and every man a liar. So I think that's where she's getting the confusion is that she's thinking that her opinion matters. Her opinion don't matter when it comes to the Bible. Let God be true and every man a liar. If you believe in the Bible is the true source. The Bible is your foundation. The Bible is what you seek your answers to. If you got a question, the Bible has an answer to it. So if you're a believer in the Bible is true and every man a liar. That's how you kill confusion.
Because we know that the Most High deals in order. And if you saying I'm mixed, that's confusion. I don't know what I am if I'm mixed. I just, what they call just, melting in a pot. We ain't melting in a pot. I know who I am. I know I'm from the tribe of Judah, from my father. We're going to continue with the lesson. Give me Hebrews 4.
This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15. For we have not an high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin.
And again, showing that, Yahweh was tempted again. He was tempted to even prove, that we can go through it because he went through it. You follow these laws, you have the spirit of belief. You should be able to endure. If you're a follower of Christ, you should be able to endure just like Yahweh endured. He was tempted. That way you can't say that he was tempted just like us. That way you can't say that, oh man, it was just too hard, man, I couldn't figure it out. No, Yahweh figured it out. So you should be able to figure it out also.
Brethren, I pray you sing a new song.